And then what's different about this time is that they've actually opened up the observation platform that they were building from the start of the season. We've got a much better view of Nemesis from up here. If it's around down that area, they've actually started placing new pieces of the attraction. That is honestly some stunning track that we have here. I really love how they've done the paint on it, where it's got like red veins running along the whole track, and that looks so stunning and visually awesome. And obviously it's only going to escalate over the next few months with more track, more supports. It's going to be very different than how we used to know it. Hello and welcome to part 6 of the Rebirth of Nemesis. We've got quite a lot of updates for you today. Obviously not as many as last time, but still quite some interesting developments in terms of the Phalanx storyline, and also obviously some new vertical construction for Nemesis. So I'll show you what has actually happened in terms of the Phalanx storyline right now. So yes, last time we were here, this pathway here was all opened up. Obviously at the start of the season, these fences, these construction walls were here. But then a couple of weeks ago they reopened it back up. Now they've closed it again for some strange reason, and obviously while they've done that, it seems that some like rebellious people have come here and just like spray painted it saying "Seek the truth" of this mysterious like eye type symbol. It's been all over, it's even on the website. They've literally like hacked into the website and put this symbol on the page for Nemesis with also the slogan "Seek the truth." And it's so weird. And to make it even weirder, like they've even sent emails to people basically leaking information that the Phalanx tried to keep secret. Basically a guy who is part of this like group of like insurgents has basically gotten into the Phalanx pretending to be like a security, and has basically stated that they've actually put Nemesis the creature into like a sedated state. It apparently wasn't like behaving, it was behaving fine before, even though the Phalanx has said they closed it due to its unnatural behaviour. But apparently they've basically put it in some kind of sedated state. And he also mentioned, the person in the email, that they've actually heard something about them trying to regenerate an egg. And we all know what that means, and I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, it seems very weird. And then a few days later, the Phalanx themselves actually sent an email out to those same people, basically stating that this guy who sent his email before is all false information, none of this has happened. Go to the observation platform and see that Nemesis the creature is fine. And it said it punished the person who leaked the information with like security codes 20 and then 12, which is obviously the year that Subterra opened, which I'm going to talk about now. So basically, over the past year, and this is like well before any of the Nemesis refurbishment stuff even surfaced, basically they've started like teasing, basically over the past year, there's been quite a bit of activity going on around Nemesis Subterra, in terms of like stuff they're sorting with like the exterior, and it's got a lot more rapid over the last few weeks. Like they started testing the fire alarms for the building. Bearing in mind it's abandoned, so I don't know why they need to test a fire alarm for an abandoned building unless they're going to reopen it, which is the top room, and they're going to reopen it as part of the Phalanx storyline for Nemesis retrack. They've also put like new flooring in like the queue line and the fences, and obviously I got this footage of literally a guy putting a brand new screen in the queue line. That's one of many. We were told that they were actually taking them down, but we noticed that the screens themselves, while walking up the observation platform, actually have a brand new screen protector on them, so they're not taking them down, they're actually adding new ones in. So they're fixing all the queue line and refurbishing, doing it up. They've added like a fresh coat of paint to the facade of the actual building itself. and I'm not sure if this is related, but they've even removed the iconic Phalanx tank away from the site. Obviously they've added new flooring around the exit ramp as well. And obviously as part of the cryptic teaser, the person who leaks the information in the email basically said that they're trying to regenerate an egg, and the main storyline obviously for the egg is Nemesis Subterra, because that was about discovering a new egg from Nemesis. So it seems almost seems 95% likely that Subterra is going to reopen, and I can't wait to see what that's like. Yeah, we're going to go just down the other pathway now to see what's going on with the actual construction of Nemesis. So here we are in the Galactica car park after just checking out what's going on outside the observation platform. And we've got tons of new track here, I'm not even joking, like, look at this, and literally these ones haven't got the black tape on them, so you can actually see the beautiful red veins on the side. Wow, like, that is so cool. And there's a lot of track. I can probably guess what some of them are for, I think, I don't know. I mean, obviously they've got markings on the back of them. This one, I'm not sure if you can see it. Basically, that one says like F89 F8432. I have no idea what the rest of it means, but obviously it says it's like 12th of 1922. I don't know what, I'm not sure if that's like the date it was manufactured, I'm not sure, it could be. Like obviously 12th of December or the 19th of December, that might be when it manufactured. Obviously what I've noticed is that some of the track sections, like I've noticed what the red vein pattern actually changes like position throughout the track. So like this section of track here, you've got the red veins like on the sides of it, but on this one it's just on the underside of the track. Now obviously some track sections are going to be like underneath tunnels and through ravines, so you probably won't be able to see it like that, but obviously this one's got red veins on under the side of it, and it's just fully black for the rest of it. And it's really cool. I'm assuming that one's like probably for like maybe just after the helix, I'm not sure. But wow, this is so cool. There's like loads of rows of lorries with new Nemesis track. And obviously there's a couple that have got like black tape on them. I'm assuming this one is for probably the like overbank section just after the vertical loop. I'm not sure. Obviously recently they started work on this final corkscrew, and also just after the first corkscrew as well. I'm pretty sure this is for one of the inversions, either I think it might be for one of the corkscrews, probably the second one, because they've, like I said a minute ago, they've started paying a lot of attention to that area. Yeah, this is so amazing. Let's see how many they've got. Track sections. They've got one there, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've got 8 track sections all here, all lined up, waiting to be installed. And I absolutely love how they're doing it. And like I said before, they've even made like the construction of it, like the backstage area, is themed, because obviously there's the iconic Phalanx lorry just around here with like the Phalanx branding on it to make it look as if there is actually an organisation here at Alton Towers doing something to this ride. It's so cool. And then here we have the final track section. There's a few support columns there as well. I'd imagine this is for like the first corkscrew and the helix. We started installing support columns for that recently, and this is amazing. There's quite a lot of these sections of track that are like quite twisty like this. So this is either for one of the corkscrews or the 0G roll. We'll have to wait and see what they do next, because I honestly thought that they were going to start installing track sections in like reverse order, but then they recently installed the support columns for the like near the first corkscrew, so I think they're doing it in like random order. Wow, this is so amazing. And there's only gonna be more track and supports arriving, and obviously maybe even some new theming. Wow. So that is it for part 6 of the Rebirth of Nemesis. And it's been a really amazing one. Obviously we've got lots of new ride parts to be installed over the next few weeks and months. And obviously the construction is really ramping up. And it's going to be amazing when it's finished. And like I said before, with like the Phalanx storyline, it seems that like the Phalanx is not like how they say they are. It might be up to something a bit sinister with Nemesis and this unknown like group of insurgents who have spray painted "Seek the Truth" all around the construction walls. I think the marketing and the construction obviously are going to get a lot more hectic within the next few weeks. It's probably going to be like a storyline where it's like some kind of like conflict between Phalanx and this group of like insurgents, and it's going to be really amazing to see. I cannot wait to document it all for you. I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you enjoy it then please make sure to like, subscribe and comment, like, see you in the next video. Bye.